presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Tampa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, if your listeners don't get the gold report, they're missing out. I mean, with your gold report, you just printing money. I love it.
You're my best ad out there, Al. Let's go to Jeff in New Jersey. Hey, Jeff, what's going on?
Great. Hey, listen, I was calling to thank you. A few weeks ago, you were prompting on your show to fill out that $10,000 grant.
Yes.
So I filled it out, and just a couple days ago, I found $1,000 in my business checking account.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
And I owe it to you, because if it wasn't for your prompting, I would have just assumed, no way I would have gotten anything. So I wanted to thank you.
No, we appreciate you growling a problem with us here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. And it certainly is more than a TGIJ. It is the last trading day, last trading hour of the year, folks. Wish everyone a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart and not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 111. NASDAQ is down 3. S&P's up 13.5. Gold contract up $17, up $7, trading 1,900 flat. Silver down 2 cents, $26.54 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $48.43 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year up 1 tick, trading 138.01. The 30-year up 3 ticks at 172.30. And both notes and bonds all week long, folks. Bottom line, couldn't get them lower. Each and every time. Today they just stayed flat. Last 3 days, however, pushed them down, rejected lower price, went higher again. Bottom line, notes and bonds went higher price, lower yield. King dollar. King dollar up 265 ticks, trading 89.945. The euro is at 122. The yen is at 103.27, and the British pound is at 136 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We get a sideways market, folks, with half the amount of volume at highs. That's the bottom line. That's how this market's going to kick off 2020 to 2021. You get the SPY right now trading up $1.26. You got 28 million shares traded. We go into the NDX 100. Same setup. NDX is trading, well, the 3 Qs are trading up 19 cents. You get 13 million shares traded. We go to the small caps. We take a look at the IWM. Small caps out here trading up 28 cents. And that has 12 million shares traded. Gold. Gold contract out here. We take a look at the gold contract. Gold contracts is down 122,000 contracts. We are up 750. Bottom line, really sideways move. We've been basically gold contracts been about the same place for the last 2 weeks. It's in the higher range. That's the bottom line. The next move on gold, I expect, is going to go up to the swing point where we got smoked on the way down on November 9th. That's when gold went from 1973 to 1854. Right now, at the 1900 number, bottom line, making its way up to that 1973 number. Silver. We have with the silver market, folks, silver is trading at a price point of $26.54. $30 is where this baby wants to get into. Now, silver has been and is stronger than gold. We've done 37,000 contracts out here today, and silver's looking to trade up to that $30.36 level, which was the highs of August. So what's intriguing about the silver market, see, okay, so we had the high of gold as well as silver in August. bottom line, silver has made its way up to this level much quicker than gold. That's telling me that silver is really going to fly. The silver equities, same type of setup, meaning the silver equities have been and are stronger than the gold equities. King dollar. Let's go over to King dollar and take a look at King dollar. We have a King dollar. King dollar out here today rejected lower price. You know, King dollar's been building cause for lower price for quite some time. It did break the last low that we had out here, which is the 89,730. Right now, you're above that. We'll see whether they get a little dead cat bounce out of this. We take a look at the euro. What we have, there we go. Inside the euro out here today, euro's pulled back 82 ticks. Now, that's a big pullback in the euro. Bottom line is that it gave back about 5 or 6 trading days. The euro did. We go take a look at the British pound. British pound up here is up 44 ticks. That is still, oh, this is going to take off. Yeah, this is not only at higher highs. This British pound looks like, I think it's 144 that's going to make its way up to. Your swing point up here is, yeah, 143.77. And, you know, it's a major break of the consolidation that we've been in since May of 2018. Since May of 2018. So that's quite a break, man, you know. And realistically, once you get up to that level, there's no reason it can't get into the 148 level. So I suspect that's going to be quite a move. The 10-year note. Let's go take a look at the 10-year note as well as the 30-year bond. What we had out here with the 10-year note is each day this week, you rejected lower price. Today, it's actually higher. These want higher price, lower yield. That's how these babies are shaking out. It's hard to comprehend when the market's at all-time highs, but guess what? They are buying notes, they are buying bonds. And more than likely, yes, it's the Federal Reserve. Excuse me, because they're buying 1.2 billion, no, 120 billion. 120 billion a month. They have told us that that's what they are buying. So there's action there. There's no doubt about it. Let's go take a look at the NQs as we come into the close. So the NQs out here, they were negative, and they went to Sherwin-Williams. Bottom line, got a little green paint, painting the baby up, and we'll see where this is going to shake out coming into the close. What we do have is that we've just gone the last, I don't know, couple hours from this 12,000, not the lows, 12,806. Yeah, we've gone up 40 points in the last couple hours. QS, let's see what we have here. Well, yeah, we'll do that in the next get-go, because what we definitely have here is that we are coming into that break. Dow Industrial's up 137, NASDAQ is up 3, S&P's up 16.5, gold contract up $7.80. You got King Dollar up 268, notes and bonds up 2 ticks and 3 ticks. Come right back.
Folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates to my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now. Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. Do you have broken or unwanted jewelry, diamonds, watches, coins, silverware, and other collectibles that you would like to turn into cash? Tiger Precious Metals and Stones will pay fair market value. We make it easy to turn your precious metals that are sitting around in your house into cash. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245 and he will walk you through our safe and secure process. Andy has been in the business buying and selling precious metals for over 15 years. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 150. We get the NASDAQ flat. S&Ps are up 17. Let's go to our man Al in Homosassa. What's going on, brother?
Not much, Tom.
Happy New Year, man.
Doing great, Tom. You there?
Yes, I can hear
you. Okay. Yeah, I like you to look at IPI. The reason is I got a little insight on that. I'll tell you that in a minute after you look at it.
Yeah, no, this took off like a rocket ship today. What they did, folks, this company actually loses money, but and we were talking about the potash business in general, that how fast they can actually put up their rates when you got a commodity bull that's running. And so what IPI did this morning is that they put out the rates for 2021 and they're up 31%.
Yeah, you need IPI with MOS Mosaic to be able to make fertilizer. And you were talking just the other day on how the wheat and the corn and everything else is start to take off.
Right.
And my little insight is, I don't know if it's inside trading or that, but my neighbor works for CXX, and I know when he's working the weekend, they're moving fertilizer. So when he comes home, drives out late at night, I know he's picking up 1 or 2 trains to be able to move the stuff on there. So then I watch IPI and I watch MOS. But I'm just wondering, do you think MOS is going to take off too because IPI?
Yes. I'm surprised. In the morning show here, Al, we were talking. I went right over to MOS when it was like trading like it was about 22.50 at that point when this happened. Yeah, there's here. So these are the numbers. Watch these numbers, folks. So here we'll do IPI first. Okay, so they're going up 31% on potash. Okay. And I'll bring the revenue and the sector up. Okay. Well, in potash, they do 105 million a year. So this is a very small company. Okay. You know, it does 193 million. Now watch this. So remember that number, 104 million. Now I'm going to bring up Mosaic, and let's see, revenue. And we took a potash there. Well, they do 2.1 billion. Yeah. So yes. So there's no doubt when you all you have to do is take 2.1 billion, add another 600 million to that number because they're going up 31%. You know, and you get action. Yeah. So I suspect MOS is probably going to end up being ABC structure on the way up. The B point on MOS is 2370. We hit 2340 today. You're not going to have the volume today. Monday, as soon as we come back, this could take off, man. And if you get an ABC up, it's going to be a big one because it's going to be 2370.
$40.
16. No, it'll be smaller than that. 16, 20, about $8. You get $30. That $30 would be the number. That's on a daily. Yeah, $30. So, yeah, so there's action. I mean, when you can go up 31%. On potash, that's pretty intense, man. But that's what happened in the last commodity run too. Didn't you work in some of those potash mines? What did you?
That's soda ash. They may have to have it to make fertilizer.
That's where you worked, right?
I worked for Mosaic. Well, it was IMC a long time ago, but I worked. My pension's with MLS. So. And a lot of it's in their stock. So, no,
you're going to be a happy camper, man.
I just saw that because I know the next door neighbor. If I see his cars coming in on the weekend late at night, I know he's making some extra train runs, so the phosphate is moving out.
Right.
So it gives me a little insight on it.
And that's not inside trading. That's exactly what you do, folks. When you're in the agricultural business. They're going out there. You want to see what's moving around. That's the name of the game, man. Yeah. So what are the...
I didn't think it was inside trading when I see him pull in and that, and I know he works there. But you have a nice new year, and thank you for the nice profits this year in the gold. We called our my wife's got a pension plan and that, and we called him and that. And I told him we're going to be pulling the 90,000 out, and he said. Why? Because you had 13% return in the 17, and people don't realize you can look at how they're weighted. The ones that you get like 40 choices, and people listen. You have to look at how they're weighted, and then you can like the Russell and everything else. You can transfer into those. But
good.
He said you made 3%. What do you worry about? I says, well. I went ahead in January, I traded all in the treasuries, and then by trading in the treasuries, I can't touch that for 6 months to be able to trade it. And then when it was 6 months, it was in June, July, the risk-reward was, I didn't think the risk-reward was there because we didn't know it was going to come all the way back.
Sure.
But, thank you, Tom, for everything.
Man.
And
well, listen,
I love it. I got your gold report, and I got the insight, and I just love it. And maybe I'll be getting Basil Chapman's wave and that too to look at it.
Ride that wave.
God bless
you and your wife
family.
Great, happy New Year, man. Really appreciate it.
Don't go fishing with your son anymore behind the boat because we need Tommy. And you have a nice New Year.
You too, man. Happy New Year. 877-927-6648. That, and what ends up happening, folks, is that it's something. If I bring up, I bring up a couple of these commodities, you're going to see the commodities are on the move. When we brought them up this morning, they have a lot further to go, though. Like if I just bring up corn, like the last 6 months, you're going to see that per bushel, you've gone up dramatically, and that's why these potash companies can go up. You went from 331 a bushel to 485. Now watch this, though, when you actually bring it up, and I put it on a longer-term basis, as you see when a bull run really starts happening inside of the commodity business. And remember something, commodities are cyclical, folks. It'll go all the way up, then crashes again. So in 2007, well, I got onto this because when we got in the gold market, basically, that's when they start running. When we started, the gold was 206, went sideways. Then all of a sudden, that takes it off like a rocket ship in 2016. So you go from 216 a bushel, you go all the way up to 765 in 2008. And then it crashes, comes all the way back down to 290, goes topside again into 2011. That's exactly how gold did the deal, too. Goes all the way up to 799 a bushel, crashes again, and has consolidated at the 300 level until basically 5 months ago. 5 months ago, to be exact. Now, what it just did it took out this whole consolidation. So the next move on con gets you up to 519, and then the next move is at the highs. And the highs up here are, you know, basically 800. You know, so, and when you come out of a nice consolidation, what con is doing, the reason I just brought up the con, by the way, all these commodities, that's how they're moving. They're stair-stepping up as the dollar is stair-stepping down. And I think one of the other proofs that when you have a pricing power, that you can put up a major ingredient for growing vegetables by 31%, and they need so much of it. You have action going. They know farmers are going to be making money, and the potash companies are going to try to get as much of that money as they can, as fast as they can. And they up prices pretty quick. Stay right there, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. TFNN has developed a daily programming lineup for traders by traders. We start every trading day live at 8:30 a.m. with Tommy O'Brien hosting the morning market kickoff as he starts the day off by breaking down everything you need to know about what's going on for the trading day ahead. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento takes your calls and questions live on the air for the opening bell as he hosts Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom and Tommy O'Brien host the Bull Bear Trading Hour. At 11 a.m., it's Kevin Hinks and Alex Coffey from TD Ameritrade Network with Fast Market. Basil Chapman at noon with the Tiger Technicians Hour. Steve Rhodes hosts the Trader's Edge at 1 p.m. Dave White with the Power Trading Hour at 2 p.m. And Tom O'Brien closes out the day for the final hour of trading live from 3 till 4. Don't miss a second of our daily programming lineup. Tune in to Tiger TV every trading day live at TFNN.com. Educating investors.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up $138. NASDAQ is down 8. S&P's up 16. And if we take a look at, here, this is cool. Let's talk about this because, one of the Tigers are telling me that the expected move inside the 3 Qs, and if you have the Thinkorswim platform, folks, you just hit a button, it'll tell you the expected move is $9. Now, that is a heck of an expected move in 1 week, folks. I would love to see something like that. When the Qs get volatile, folks, you can get $4 and $5 moves. There's no doubt about that. A $9 move in a week is quite a move. So we'll see how that's going to shake out. CF is another Tiger brought this up, and there's no doubt. This is CF Industries. This is another one that you want to keep your eyes on, folks. Okay, they're in the nitrogen business. Bottom line is that a lot of things that they're into are also used in the agricultural business. 19 is the low, 48 is the high. Not as strong, there's no doubt that's what he was talking about, as the, it kind of looks like Mosaic, actually, the run that's made. But I'd keep your eye on this, because what does happen is that so picture something. Normally what you get is this. First you get the commodity that's running. Then you get in this case, that's potash and nitrogen, right? Then you get the strongest equity, or at least what the market thinks is going to be the strongest equity that can make the most amount of money. Now, what I expect, the reason that you have Intrepid moving so much is that it's a much smaller stock. And, so to the bottom line, it's going to make a much bigger difference to their bottom line, because potash is their biggest business. If I just add 31 million to the 104 million, you can see that they more than likely will go from a loss. They're telling us that they're going to lose money in 2021. Well, at 31%, maybe that'll change. So that's why that is such a spectacular run out here today. Mosaic, it's a much bigger company. It'll have, less emphasis, even though they'll make 600 million. That's strong. Now, and then we get to CF. What you're going to see is that the buying's not as tremendous. That being said, folks, what ends up happening is that first it goes to the commodity, then it goes to the sector, and then they just all take off. That's how this shakes out. Because what ends up happening is that psychologically, people will look at Intrepid and say, oh, I missed that one. That's going. Then they start looking at Mosaic. Oh, that's going. CF hasn't gone yet. Guess what? And I'm talking about funds and everything. They'll get right in it and say, okay, that's going to go too. So keep your eye on it. Get an alarm set up there if it starts going after that B point. Because on all of these, now this is what's cool. Most times, folks, on an ABC structure on the way up or on the way down, I do not buy the break, meaning the break of the B point. And the reason being is that most times what you have, let's talk about an ABC up. First you get the move up. Most times, folks, you get a move back down of a 0.382 or 50. So by the time you get to the B point up here, it's like, hold it, man, that thing's already moved. Unless it's an ABC structure that's set up like CF Industries as well as Mosaic. And what you have in both of them is that this has been... Watch this. The retracement here is so, so CF only had a 23% retracement. And the A to B leg is a long leg. So you got 25 up to 39. So you got a 14 A to B. And that gives you 36.40. That gives you $50. So at $50, as it's crossing the B point, you're at 40. So you get $10 into it. So in that case, yeah, you can buy the break. If we go back to Mosaic and we take a look at Mosaic, you can do the same thing. Because, oh, Mosaic, look at this. The Mosaic hardly pulled back at all. So this is even more bizarre. Where is it? Okay, so in Mosaic's case, oh, look at that. It's just funny. It pulled back the exact same amount, actually. It just doesn't look it because that A to B leg is not as long as CF's. But in Mosaic's case, your A point that's down here is $16. Your B point is 23, so you get $8.70. Your C point is 21, so you're talking $30. And the break up here, with Mosaic, if you're going to go for it, I'd just buy it right now. That's because what's happening with Mosaic is pushing into the highs right now, and you do have an expansion of volume. That is going to be coming out with numbers, let's see, February 19th. So it's going to get intriguing here, no doubt, how this whole thing's shaking out. Good old King Dollar, that has pulled back. That went higher today on a counter-trend bounce. Amazon, we take a look at Amazon out here. They had the numbers. Amazon's down $40. Tesla, so you get Musk and Bezos. Bezos is number one. Musk is number two. in the world, in Musk's case, folks, okay, this is a great article in Bloomberg today. That was the fastest acceleration in wealth that Bloomberg has been able to find. It would make sense, right? Because let's just look at this in 1 year. What type of acceleration he actually had. Okay. So there it is. 1 year. Oh, my God, of course. $80 to $700. That does it. $80 to $700, right? And when we talk about the ownership, holy cow. He's talking about 170 million shares. Could you... That is something else. I mean, he not only owns this thing, he owns it like in an extraordinary way compared to anyone else in there. 17%. You know, you just don't see that. Well, actually, let me go to Amazon for a second, because Bezos, even after getting divorced, when they split up, they both are some of the richest people in the world. And Bezos still got, oh, look at it. Yeah, he's got 10.6%. He's got 53 million shares. And his ex-wife has 19 million. Yeah, 19 million, August 1st of 19. Pretty intense. Fidelity's one of the largest owners out there. And, you know, I don't remember, let me do this right now. I don't remember exactly what Gates had, but I do remember that Gates put in place a selling plan that I believe is just millions of days that he can still just continue to sell. He's still got 103 million shares left. 1.37% he still owns of Microsoft. And right now, let me just do this again. We'll see who the largest owner of Microsoft is. Come on. Oh, that makes sense. ETF. All three ETFs. Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street. That makes sense. That's who's the largest owner of most equities. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Are you looking to buy or sell gold, silver, platinum, coins, or bullion? We can help. At Tiger Precious Metals and Stones, we specialize in the buying and selling of gold, silver, as well as collectible U.S. and foreign coins. We not only buy your unwanted or broken jewelry, but you can trade that in for gold and silver coins, too. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245 for a quote over the phone and to lock in the current market price. Call us now at 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up 122. NASDAQ out here down 8. S&Ps are up 13. And Google. Let's go over to Google. Take a look at Google. Some of these. So Google, laying off its highs. I mean, it's up 771. The high in Google, we're trading at 1747. 1847 is the number. Facebook, we go take a look at Facebook. That's flat today. This is off its highs a bit. Facebook high out here is, I think, 304. And they're at 274. Yeah, 304, 274. Qualcomm, COM. Oh, I know. Hey, let's go to Shopify. Some of these high flyers, man. Shopify's 1130. Let's go to John in New York. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi. You're talking about Potash?
Yes.
Years ago, I read a story about Potash Corporation of Saskatchewan. It was like the biggest player in the business.
Yep.
I can't find it anymore. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, that's because I believe Mosaic bought it. Or, let's see. I have it up right now. It's either Mosaic, Nutrien bought it. Nutrien bought it. Hold it one second. Nutrien. There's Nutrien right there. Yeah, so this is up 96 cents, right? Let me just see. Yeah, this is Nutrien bought it. NTR.
Is that a good buy? Can you take a look at it?
Yeah, let's take a look. So they do $2.7 billion in potash. They do $2.6 in nitrogen. They do $1.4 in phosphates. Yeah, and this is moving today too. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Thanks for calling. I forgot about Nutrient. Yeah, same setup, man. This is here. Let me put this back a bit. Same setup. Okay, hold on. Let's put it back closer. So you get a B point at 50. You get an A at 37. You get approximately 12, which is 56. 58 would be the number. That's 58. Yeah, that's the same setup, man. Yeah.
Okay. Are most of these companies Canadian?
No. This one here is Canadian. This is Nutrient is from Saskatchewan. Mosaic, though, is a monster. Always has been a monster American company. That's in Minneapolis. They have a huge presence. That's why I was just asking Al. They bought in Florida. They have a huge presence also because there's so many phosphates in Florida. CF is in Deerfield, Illinois. So yeah, no. They probably. I suspect, there's evidently a lot of phosphates up there also, but the bottom line is that we have plenty of potash,
Okay.
Thanks so much, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Bye.
And one of the Tigers is saying there's no doubt the guy from Canada used to call all the time about potash. That was Rick. Yeah, it was Rick. because we were talking about, remember we did for all you tigers and tigresses out there, I remember talking with him. He was telling stories about his father, and then they were having the Canadian. Well, remember we tried to get his little village to win the whole. They have the Peewees and Bantams, I think, have these big contests of who is going to be the number one in all of Canada or something. But I remember we were all voting for him. But yeah, he's the one that originally turned us on to potash. Saskatchewan, right? Because it was always Rick from British Columbia. Thanks, man. That's right. I love it. Hey, that's awesome. That was Rick from British Columbia, man. No doubt. I love it. Yeah. And listen, man, you know what's so cool is that when you think about those, the minerals and the farming towns and it's just what drives everything, man. It's pretty cool. And we all got educated because of it. Because the first time when people would be calling, and this is a long time ago when you couldn't be talking pot on the air. Well, you could be talking, but it's, the bottom line is that it's like, okay, people didn't want to hear about pot. And that was the sticker, P-O-T, Let's take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today. And today's going to be a low volume market, folks. Well, look at this one, Bit Digital. We'll find out what this is. We're in so many crazes out here, folks. And yes, crazes equals bubbles. So Bit Digital is a bit mining company focused on bit mining business, located in, you'll love this one, mining facilities in Wuhan, China. I like that. They're in a few other places, too. Oh, this is sick. So watch this. These pump and dumps, man, is something else. So this equity here in 2019 took in $4.6 million. That's it. You heard that right. $4.6 million, folks. And guess what? They have a $1 billion market cap today. $1 billion. $1 billion. And, of course, the bottom line, someone got this going. And I suspect that some of the Robinhood traders that got it going, and guess what? They're making money. That's the bottom line. I hope they get out at the end of the day, but they're making money. They started this thing yesterday. Yesterday, the baby started off at $13, gets all the way up to $15. Start out this morning. They started at $14.57. They've driven it all day. Now listen to this one too. This gets even sicker. This one just intraday did a little ABC up. Oh my God. So the B point's 22, 17. You get like $5. Yeah, it almost hit. Just it got an ABC up to $25, and it's $23.38 with $4 million in revenue. Imagine $4 million in revenue, lose money. You get $1 billion market cap. Yeah, we are definitely in bubblicious territory out here, folks. In fact, there was an article in the Wall Street Journal, it was probably Monday, that we're at the highest margin levels now, meaning that people have doubled up and margined out their accounts since 2012. And I've been there before, meaning that, no, I haven't been there, meaning margining it up. I've been there seeing what happens when everything gets margined up, okay? It turns into an absolute mess. And as to the futures being opened, I think it's 4:15. They should stay open at 4:15 today, I think. I don't think they reopen, though. I think that's all she wrote. But, yeah, you know what? I guess the quickest way is to bring up the CME to find that out. Dow Industrials right now up 180. You got the Nasdaq up 16. S&P's up 21. We are going to be finishing in the green. Get Sherwin-Williams out. Talk about Sherwin-Williams. That's been a rocket ship, too. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that will take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Well, welcome back, folks. We are going to basically kick into 2021, folks, at the high of the market. This S&P is something else, man. We are literally at the high tick inside of this S&P. Look at this. This is, this is as good as you're going to get, man. We are at 3747.25, and the high, intraday high, has been 3747.75. So just hang with me for another minute and 53 seconds, and I suspect, it actually already got broken. It hit 3748.50. The real kicker is going to be, is it going to kind of finish there? But you get the gist of it, folks. The gist of it is that we're at all-time highs. We take a look at the NQs. NQs are a little bit different. Well, not really. No, they're right up there, too. They're up $30 right now. And we take a look at the and same thing. You're underneath it slightly, okay? But this is going to be a closing all-time high. The NQ, the all-time high is 12,918. The close, however, is 12,841. And so this is also going to be an all-time closing high in the NQ. And then we get over to the Dow Industrials, and they did it, man. Right? Closing high. Big time, too. 30,576. Gotta love it. Listen, folks, we want to thank you for being here, growling a problem with us every day. And always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need, folks, is right inside you. Believe it, see it, move with it. Have a great new year, safe new year. Look forward to speaking here in 2021. Come back and visit us Monday morning and be safe. 2021, folks, is going to be a great one. Look at them, folks.